So why did you close the door? That's right to outdoors. And back in the old days, their doors were very, very thin. Right. So they would have just had a door just to close off for animals not to come in. Coming out of the void.
And we can hear the second female hello in the background. These are also on my website too if you need to hear them better. I'm sorry if the people in the back cannot hear them very well. Second one is also in the basement. It was me. I have a terrible habit, I have to confess. I talk to myself a lot. Especially when I'm alone. I was down in the basement by myself. We were trying to check out a noise. And I had a digital recorder with me. And I was there chit-chatting with myself. And I was trying to figure out, where do I want to put this? And I said, ooh, maybe next to the mason jar. She had all these old mason jars. And the spirit agreed with me. You can hear a very clear yes with this one.
Creepy by the mason jars.
Wow.
Play that again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Apparently you like the idea of me putting it where I put it.
Creepy by the mason jars.
Now I believe that one is the little boy.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Who wants you to think it's his fault?
Yes, and thank you. I was about to say. She calls the little boy parrot boy because a lot of times when it talks, it sounds like a parrot, parrot. But a lot of times when it's trying to deceive you, it'll try to sound like the woman or the older man. Okay. Oh, and here's another one. This is great. This is another way they try to communicate. You're going to hear my daughter and me talking. She's going to be talking about how they don't know how to do something. But also you're going to hear out of nowhere, no one's going to pay attention to it, you hear what sounds like a woman's laughter.
They don't understand how to do it.
They've done it before.
Yeah, but they don't know how they do it.
You hear that one?
Yeah.
Now, some other people, I'll play it again.
They don't understand how to do it.
They've done it before.
Yeah, but they don't know how they do it.
Now, some other people said it sounded like a sheep or a chicken. Sounds like, you know, some poultry. Because it used to be a farm. So that's where we get into it being a class B. Because, yeah, it could sound like, could be mistaken for an animal, but it also sounds like a woman's high-pitched laughter. Next one, I hope you can hear well. It's fantastic.
They don't understand how to do it. They don't understand how to do it.
They've done it before.
Yeah, but they don't know how they do it.
Fantastic. Alright. Don't know if you're going to be able to hear this one that well. But, one of my investigators, Mindy, was out in the bar with my daughter, and they were getting a little cold as it was a cold time of the year. And Mindy asked if anyone in here. And what you're going to hear, if you can hear it, you're going to hear a little girl chit-chatting away. Very happy. She's saying, hello, bunnies. Hello. Not sure what she was saying after that, but that's as much as we can figure. I'll try it again. If anyone back couldn't hear that, I'd be more than happy after the lecture if you want to come up and play it for you again. I have no problem with that. You know, I just gotta get off topic for a second. Indulge me, please. How many people here are married or in a relationship? Gentlemen. As a male myself, please let me just implore upon your manhood, bend just for a second and say, always listen to your wife or spouse or girlfriend. They know best. They know better than you do. They'll always know better than you do. Why do I say this? Because my lovely wife has suggested that I set up my DJ speakers up here instead. And I said, no, those speakers are loud enough. It'll be fine. She's like, okay. And point proven, my love. Because if I had the DJ speakers, I think the last E.V.P would have been a lot louder. And you can see that. That's because I love you so much.
That's okay. You love me so much. Can I have that water over there? That would be excellent.
I don't see why not.
Thank you. Before I cough.
All right. On to the next. Now, Oh, good, that was good. Okay. Now, this photo was snapped by Jerry, who's one of our investigators. He's in the same home. What's really great about this is if he was just snapping pictures randomly. And this is why I love having random people on my cases. They will think and do things that I would never think to do. And sometimes they yield results. That's my back. Okay. I'm leaning over a kitchen block like this, talking to the homeowner. Jerry's behind me. Now, up here, and where's mine? Digital thermometers, 101 uses. Right there, you'll see an outline that looks like a head and shoulders. That is not my head or shoulder, and I can prove it. Now, in the subsequent photo, after we took this photo, we took another one. There's Katie. That's what Katie looks like, by the way. This is taken about 2 minutes after, but you'll note she's standing next to me. Where's her shadow? If that were my shadow and I was standing here, shouldn't her shadow be even closer to the window or to the wall? Also note the knives here. See an angle of declination there when the knives are cast? All the shadows are casting to the left. So if I were to cast a shadow, my shadow would actually cast down here. Not my shadow. Want more proof? Okay. Here's the second photo we took with Katie. And the reason that's interesting is that a few minutes later she moved over again. You cannot see Katie's shadow anywhere. And, to tie it all together, watch the door. Now, you'll see the shadow that falls against this door. One thing to think about is as the sun moves across any position, the shadows move with the sun and the time of day. You know, if you look down at the ground at your shadow, you can tell what hour it is by where the sun is, where your shadow is. So, if you take into account the fact that the shadow falls here and here, again, there's the shadow. Next photo. Shadow is in exactly the same position, correct? At least from the outside observation. Again, no shadow. Third picture. Same shadow, exactly. Again, no shadow. So, through these experiments, trying to figure out the most logical explanation, trying to debunk, if our shadows are not cast against the wall, same time of day, whose shadow is that? We believe that it's the gentleman. Because I was talking to the homeowner and I believe he was protecting her. Those are sometimes the little gems you get. Now, could I go into a card room of sketches and say, hey guys, you were wrong? No. I would not dare. Because they could shoot that down, they could find some other explanation. They don't believe. But for me, personal experience, for me, that's a great picture. For the homeowner, it's a great picture. I just wanted to share it with you and show you how it works. Now, the next photo, you can file this one under, I don't know, because here's Katie again, popular girl. What's really neat about this picture, if you know anything about photography, and I do a lot of photography, is that when you have your subject is stationary and solid, sometimes you can jump the camera this way. What happens is your front object stays clear, but your background will blur. In other words, the camera captures the subject in front, says, you're a solid object, I'll focus. But as the camera jerks, the background blurs. I think we've all taken pictures like this, maybe. But what's really neat about this, and if you haven't seen it already, see the background? Looks fairly clear, right? There's no motion, it's all solid. So what's this? Just so you know what that is, that's the top of a silver vent. There's this red flaming stuff over it. If you can see it well, it's also some near her head. I have yet to figure out what this is. It's not lens flare because, see this pipe right here? It's a reflective. So in other words, if it were the same type of lens flare, I would be getting some kind of red angle over here reflecting my flash down here. I would get little orby-like things, I would get streaks, anything. And I cannot explain this one to this day. But if you have any theories, I am more than willing to listen to them because, yeah. I don't know. All right. I have a couple of videos to show you.